In this video, I'm going to teach you how to change an undesirable behavior in 5 seconds. So, let me know if this sounds familiar, all right? You find yourself in an unconscious daze. Maybe you're scrolling on social media, maybe you're watching YouTube videos, or you find yourself in your pantry sort of unconsciously just looking for food, right? And you may even have caught yourself and asked yourself, like, what the heck am I doing here, right? And of course, that doesn't feel good. Generally you're like, oh man, what's wrong with me, right? We've all been there. I certainly do this still, right? Now, what's not cool is when that becomes so frequent that there are cumulative costs, right? There are certain things that are happening in the result in your life that are undesirable, that are not preferable because of these behaviors, these unconscious behaviors, right? Maybe you see your kids start to model after that, right? Or maybe there's some respect lost in a relationship with your wife. As much as the love is there's judgments that we just can't turn off in our brains about certain things, right? So obviously that's not desirable, right? So I want to give you a simple exercise that I share with every one of my clients. Super simple, and it's how to change your behaviors in 5 seconds. So what I have all my clients do is I have them practice the 5-finger behavior change method. So look at your hand right now. Your pinky is the trigger or the situation or the external or internal event, right? Your ring finger is your perception. This is the meaning that you give to that situation. Middle finger, this is your thoughts. Fitting, right? Pointer finger, that's your feels or your feelings, and then your thumb is your actions, right? Now, clearly, the real fork in the road here is between these two, right? It's your pinky and your ring finger. This is where you either allow yourself to be a victim to the situation and you react, or you take responsibility, right? And you step into a place of choice and become aware and start asking questions. You start questioning the meaning that you are placing on the thing. What am I making this mean? That's going to change the course of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions every single time, right? And I promise you, if you do this, you're always going to choose the thing that is more aligned with your values and your goals. You're not going to betray that if you bring up the question, if you interrupt that pattern. So start by just looking at your 5 fingers and walk through the steps multiple times per day. And what that will do, outside of the moment where you need it, is that it will cement it in your mind, right? It'll cement it in your mind so that when you do find yourself in that moment, in that unconscious daze, hopefully it may come up in your mind and you will look at your fingers and you'll say, what am I making this mean, right? So, choice is yours. You've got choices. You can either react or you can question.